will give you, your mom won't. It's fact though.
So it is. So I don't know, bro. I don't know.
And
wouldn't it be a contradiction though?
What?
To make a forever agreement if the agreement has conditions?
You know it's agreement got conditions. I'm human.
No, you can still love somebody and walk away from them. I'm gonna walk away from you because you treat me like dirt. But I still love you.
Yeah. It depends on them.
But I love myself more.
Yeah.
Talk to me, Fetty. How we sound, man? We back, man.
Man, I just feel like if you marry a man and you know he just sex addicted, he always wants sex from you, and then you keep catching him having sex with chicks. You need, if you love him that much, sit down and we'll be like, what could I do for me to be there and help you out? What kind of rules I gotta set you? I gotta set you as a limit. Let me know these chicks. Be honest with me or something, like, because this man is a man, you know he's sex addicted and you ain't ready for all this sex and he want to do this but you want to be with him. Compromise.
Compromise.
I don't know what kind of compromise.
Yeah, I'm finna say what that mean, bro. Look, already, straight up. Confident. Boy, you know they not finna compromise. What that mean?
Compromise.
What that mean?
Compromise. Be there with him. Or leave him.
What you mean, be there with him? Like, what?
Be there with him.
Bro, come on, bro. You already know, bro. You finna get asked a million questions, bro. Come on, bro. Ain't nobody finna hear that. What that mean?
Be there with him. Go there like, shit, don't be sneaky. Be open with her nigga. Don't be open with her. Like, either join the nigga or leave the nigga, bro. You not okay with this. You not okay with this.
So you saying?
No.
So hold on though, cause hold on now. I got to, cause on one of these episodes we was talking about polygamy now, and you said you was okay with a polygamous relationship.
Right? If that's what we agreed on. First quarter, we ain't agree on that. We exclusive.
But you know your man got problems.
We're married.
But people change. Now he developed a sexual personality throughout your relationship, and he just gotta have pussy all the time.
And he
now.
just thinking like,
he go through a phase where
I might die any moment now, and I only fuck this certain amount of women. I want to fuck this many certain amount of women before I die. But I'm stuck with you and married to you.
You should never got married.
See,
no,
go to look.
Nothing, no.
But look, hold on.
But
look, so look, let me take it around circle. So in the throughout the interview, one of the points Mike made to Boosie, he was like, bruh, he was like, your girl ain't gonna love you how your mom love you, cause it's not built in her. And correct me when I'm wrong, right? With this next, what I'm gonna say, this next piece. He said your woman is loving you.
Read the question.
For her state of being. Your mom is loving you for the best of your state of being. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a difference. He was like,
you're right.
Man, what the hell you was talking about, bruh?
Look.
She said, jump off the ceiling fan on his dick, let him fuck you like a rag doll, slap it, top it, spice it up, or leave.
Hey, man,
what the hell?
Hey, Eva, you gotta stick around for the after hours, Eva. It's not time for that yet, though. Hey, if y'all wanna catch the raunchy part of the show, catch us on Facebook, Brandon Davis Live. That's where we do the after hours.
Hey, nah, for real though.
Yeah, man, we keep it
goat,
progressive.
You went to
He was a goat, man.
Nasty.
He was a goat.
But nah, bro, he brought up a good point though, man. He was just like, you know, your woman is loving you for her state of being, while your mom is loving you for your pure progression. Like, your mom really got your best interest in mind, while the woman, she's only loving you for her interest.
I mean, for the most part, yes, that's what it is. But your woman should be loving you to see a progression. Like, you know, females, y'all, we like to talk to guys that got potential.
Yeah.
And that's love right there.
That's love right there. I ain't gonna lie, because a girl can literally she can go get somebody who got it.
Right.
But she want to see a nigga grind out the mud. If she want to see that, you know you got you one. She with your ass when you fucked up, but she talking life in you.
Exactly.
Hey, that's special, right there. Cause boy, it don't cut like that. This is one of the niggas who already got that shit, already figured out and together, and they got their hand out like this. But remember, Proud Family.
That's them conditions, though.
Bro, sister.
That's them conditions.
Be like this. Yeah.
This shit conditional, G.
It's conditional, yeah.
So why the clause?
Yeah.
Till death do us part.
Yeah.
Take that shit the fuck out of
Take
here.
care of me till I die. Nigga.
Yeah, that sounds
like I'm gonna take care. We gonna take.
No.
You gonna take care of me until you die, and then after you die, your money gonna take care of me after that too.
No. This is what that shit should say. Love me till you don't feel like it.
No, oh my God.
Yeah, yeah. Love me till the feeling change.
Yeah.
Love me till your feeling change.
Yeah.
Love me till tomorrow. That was that. Ooh.
Yeah. Love me till tomorrow.
Love me till tomorrow. Yeah.
Cause my mind might be different tomorrow.
Nah, but
Being with a nigga while he fuck up hard. Yeah, I know, cause it's really hard because y'all don't get over the shit. If y'all got over it, it'll be easy. Just get over it. And just keep, you can talk shit, but please, just get over it.
see, you know what the real problem is? A lot of y'all be messing with these dudes who stay with their mama, and their mama is okay with you staying the night over there too. Like, if you see that, you should know off rip. He a no-go, and his mama okay with him being ain't shit.
What?
A lot of y'all do that though, and I know, but I'm not here to talk trash. You feel me?
Mommy love.
I'm just saying. I just gotta keep it G. Like if you watching this video, bro, and you stay with your mom and she letting you have chicks over there while she's there, like, I'm just saying, bro, that's not a good look. You feel me? Which takes me somewhere else, fam. Cause shit, I remember in high school, bro, I had some friends, and really, bro, that's the problem. We got a lot of these jits out here who are now men that done raised themselves, who mama just stopped a long time ago, or daddy just stopped.
Most definitely. Or not men, but they just like, carbon copies of their mama.
Or they like people with penises.
Yeah. People with penises. Yeah, that's perfect.
People with penises.
People with penises,
Yeah.
That's perfect. Hey, man, like a strong word, you gotta get that shit right. Nigga don't need it, man. Like, niggas just be having penises out here. But it's
yeah. Man, they just walking jingle bells. But anyway. But no, that takes me to an interesting point though, because me and you was talking about this earlier too.
Yeah.
In high school, bruh, like, cause we talking about, a lot of these dudes raising themselves. But in high school, bruh, I had a homeboy who mama, I'm talking about, we like 15 now.
Yeah.
His mama let him smoke weed in the house.
Oh yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's weird as hell to me. You know what I'm saying?
Homeboy like that. Well, same street too. He put up. Hey. At the mama house, well, it's somewhere safe, nice and sound. You ain't got to worry about nothing.
And I'm just saying, I think little stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, affect like how your child turn up. So I had another question for y'all tonight. You know what I'm saying? How old does your child have to be to make their own decisions? You know what I'm saying? Are you letting your child at 15 smoke weed at the crib?
I think it depends on what kind of decision they're trying to make. But for the most part, adult situations, I don't know. We gotta have a talk. Like, you can't just be out here making big boy decisions and not talking, especially if you're under my roof.
I'll tell you, it depends. Like,
now smoking weed, ooh.
I don't know.
Are you letting your 15-year-old child smoke weed in the crib?
Definitely not. Definitely not at 15 years old.
Man, if he's smoking weed,
he like 30 years old.
And he don't, I'm saying, like, if he just smoking weed and he not stopping, I would rather him come do it at my house in the backyard somewhere.
But that's when you gotta be a parent.
Huh?
You gotta be a parent and know you.
I know, but you can't be stupid
at 15 years old.
My parents tried to make me stop since they found out I smoked, and guess what happened? I never stopped though. That's all I could be. I could be real with stop. I could try to stop. They did whatever to stop me from smoking weed. You know what I kept doing? Smoking weed ever since. So I can't really say what I'm gonna do. The punishment I put them through gonna work. It might not even work. So why would I skip the? Might as well just skip the punishment. Or try the punishment one time. If it don't work, hey, let's have this talk and let's be real with each other. You ain't gonna stop, so do this right here at the house and don't be doing this everywhere out in the street.
Okay, well, my answer is no. Hell no.
I feel you. But look at it like this. You know you chick, a little pothead, he bad as hell, he finna smoke anyway. Which one of you at school in the bathroom?
Yeah. Mom let women.
I mean, no, but I'm still not gonna ban. You can't smoke in my house.
Nah.
Alright, what if you be like, alright, man, let me smoke in the backyard.
Dog, hanging out.
I'm not condoning it.
hanging out.
There's no way around it. I'm not condoning it. I don't care.
You can't do it.
I cannot.
Alright, tell me why though. Just don't say no, but tell me why. Don't be, cause my mom used to make me, hold on, before you go, hold that thought. Cause my mom used to make me mad as hell. She just say no. Cause I said so.
Yeah,
like, bro, hold on. Hold on. That shit ain't finna fly. I'm good as hell at math. You ain't finna just say, cause I said so. Like, I can count. I need a reason, please. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know.
So yeah, what's that reason?
Because it makes you lazy.
Okay.
I don't feel like they have enough discipline enough to handle smoking weed and doing the everyday things like they need to do, like their schoolwork, going to school on time, going to work, whatever they have to do, and it affects how your brain develops until you're like 21. So I'd rather you, right? I'd rather you wait till 21 or 18 at least, when your brain is somewhat up there.
You're right,
and you start smoking.
That's what you rather, but you
right. That's what I rather,
That's
but I'm still
rather.
not gonna condone it until you of age or until I feel like you're mature enough to handle smoking weed.
You right though.
And I'm going to explain to my child because I know I was always, why dad? You always said because I said so. I'm going to explain to my kids why.
Yeah.
So they know.
To them. That'll help explaining.
You got to communicate.
But at the same time, that boy gonna do what he gotta do. He gonna do what he wanna do.
He sure can, but he ain't gonna do it in my house.
Yeah.
And that's just what it is.
Nah, I ain't gonna let nobody.
Well, they be like, fuck it, mom finna slide.
That's sliding.
Oh shit. Oh shit. It's like that by some weed. Man, you gonna kick me out by some weed?
Why you smoke weed? Why you smoke weed? What do you mean I can smoke weed? I found in your dresser.
I see some Polaroids in the dresser. You smoking weed with daddy.
What?
The principles of respect.
Mom, I'm Jamaican. I'm Jamaican. Mom, I can't help it.
What, Jamaican? You ain't let this smoke for, bro. That's what he known for.
Oh my God.
Hey, man. What? Preach, girl. Mama be on her side every time she talk. I know she a goat, but you ain't gotta just tell her side every time. Shit.
But nah, but for real though, the real question is, you know what I'm saying, let's get back to it.
Yeah.
How old does your child have to be to make their own decisions?
Yeah, man.
I'm just saying.
I say, like, it depends on the decisions, like, but kids gonna make their own decisions, period, though, except like the decisions they need for consent form. Like all the decisions they gonna make on their own anyway. Like you was a kid, you know. Like how many decisions somebody made for you besides something you had to sign on your paper?
People done got them influence them bitches though.
Yeah, they definitely gonna influence it. So I'm saying.
I think it just depends. And if it's a major decision, you should probably confide in somebody. At least older. Whether it's your parent, an older sibling.
Should be by 15.
By 15?
15.
So who said that? So Eva, quick question for you.
Yeah, what
think about this and type this up. Are you letting your 15-year-old smoke weed in your house? I want to know, yes or no. Why? Damn, somebody said 50. What about y'all, man? Can somebody answer this question in the comments? How old does your child have to be to make their own decisions? Well, shit.
I'll say 18. Not even. I'll say between 16 and 17, depending on how mature they are. To be honest with you.
Man, shit,
I feel like that shit. My answer to that question is not a time thing. It's like an experience thing. Like I feel like I could really start letting my jet pretty much almost make their own decisions once they start driving. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But some people start driving earlier.
That's cool. That's cool.
If I'm putting you behind the wheel, I got my license at 16.
So you was ready.
But my brother just got his today, and he's 19. So it depends.
Hey, but that's what I'm saying though, because the only reason I say driving is because it's not like a paperwork or like a achievement thing. It's like when it comes time to drive, I feel like that is a serious task, like, because now your life is at risk. Motherfucking my insurance bill might go up if you bump some shit. My whole car, how we get around as a family and feed ourselves, and how I go to work is at risk. You see what I'm saying? So I feel like whenever you start letting your child drive, you pretty much put them in an adult position now, like, you know what I'm saying? Because now, shit, they can be like, fuck it, I ain't going to the gas station, nigga. I'm finna wreck this bitch. I'm finna go do donut and say, well, I'm parking lot. Lady, you going there? That's just my opinion, though. Something like that, and it don't gotta necessarily be driving, but I just think it's more so an experience thing than it is time. Because like you said, you know what I'm saying? You was driving at 16 and your brother 19 just got hit. Like, you know what I'm saying? That says a lot about, you know what I'm saying, the experience that you had and why your people confided in you to do such at such a young age. Like, you know what I'm saying? Really, to be honest, I feel like experience can trump time in some situations. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Not all the time, but in some. You feel me? So like, for instance, bitch, you've been a judo fighter all your life. But I've been a world-class weightlifter. So I'm going to bench more than you. You might be stronger than me. You might can choke me harder. But like, when it's time to get up under that bench, you know what I'm saying? That's what I do.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. The maturity level. This nigga brain really got fat.
Hey, watch your mouth. Hey, watch your mouth.
Fuck no.
My dog is on CMOS and he finna be on the regimen. Oh, I told you that. Hey, shout out to Fetty. Shout out to Fetty, man. Shout out to Fetty, man. Shout out to Fetty, man. That nigga feel crazy.
They real wet, man. Real weight, man.
But nah, I ain't gonna hold you. One of the reasons I talk shit about you is, you know, I used to be a little fat shit. So I just don't even like, you know what I'm saying? I don't even like the dogs being fat, cause I got picked on.
I used to pick on your ass. Jay was a fat ass little nigga, boy.
Yeah.
And
but nah, that take me somewhere else though, bro.
Yeah.
Back to the Mike Tyson show. Yeah. Let's get serious for a minute, because Mike Tyson was really drilling Boosie ass, and that nigga brought up some more interesting shit. You know, he was really honing in on, you know, self-esteem, personality, and perspective. You know what I'm saying? So that shit made me ask some questions about myself. You know what I'm saying? But before I even go there, I want to tell y'all a story. Long story short, I'm not gonna say my people ignored me, but I'm not the only child, so of course the attention had to be divided. So there was moments where I literally had to be ignored so that my other brothers could get some attention. You know what I'm saying? I was an attention freak when I was younger. You know what I'm saying? A blabbermouth sometimes. But I picked up some of that bad behavior of ignoring people and took it with me in other places, specifically college. You know what I'm saying? I probably could have ruined some relationships or not have made the best out of my relationships just because I wasn't willing to communicate. You know what I'm saying? I know for specifically, I had an intimate relationship with a woman, and I was toxic in that relationship because one of the things I would do is if she did some shit I ain't like or agree with, I would ignore her. Yeah. But I did a lot of self-work on correcting that. But the crazy thing is now, nigga, I hate being ignored. I can't stand that shit. I'm talking about, bro, that shit is my pet peeve. It hurts my soul, bro. Like, on any level, friends, intimate, business, but you ignore me, that shit is a major turn off. You know what I'm saying? So it made me ask this question, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are some, you know, what are some fears that you project on people? What are some negative behaviors that you picked up that you put on others? You know what I'm saying? Have you ever caught yourself doing so? You know what I'm saying? What does that look like in your life? You know what I'm saying? Be real right now. Be vulnerable as you can comfortably. You feel me?
Ooh, okay. So one of my biggest pet peeves is procrastination. My dad procrastinated like it just didn't make any sense. So I was in middle school. I was late every single day to the point where I had detention like every week because I was always late, and it was just because of my dad. He just was never ready on time. I would get ready, and that's why I'm always early. I'm always on time. But now it's kind of like a downfall because if I ask someone to do something, I don't even give them time to do it. I feel like you're gonna procrastinate, so I'm like, get it done, get it done, get it done. Like I'm down your throat. You do it, you do it. So I'm almost micromanaging people, and I do it to my kids, I do it to my husband, I do it to everybody. So it's like I don't give people enough time to like get stuff done. Jay knows because I'm always down your throat. Did you do this? Did you do this? You said he was gonna do it. But I hate it with a passion. Please do not procrastinate around me. Do not do it. Just get it done. If you say you're going to do it, just do it or just don't tell me.
I ain't gonna lie, I appreciate that though. Everybody probably can't stand it about you, but that's one thing that I value about you, bro. You stay on my ass with these deadlines, and you stay on my ass about like just describing what the fuck I'm doing and what it is I'm selling, and you stay on my ass about communication. That's why you're a value to my team. But your turn, my nigga. Answer this question. You know what I'm saying? What are some fears you project on the others? What are some bad behavior you picked up that you find yourself, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, it's a couple of them though. Like for real, like just not being there emotionally sometimes, like not being there all the way and feeling that shit. Cause I used to try to take everything in my heart, try to deal with everything, but sometimes it could become too much. So I learned to like distance myself from stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like,
what you mean when you say stuff like that?
Like just being, I don't know, like just having time for certain shit. Like I feel like I be like my dad sometimes. Like that nigga just be on go, just. Oh, I'm gonna do this, I got this, I'm gonna work, go do this, be on go. And I can see that shit in me, like, just not having time for certain shit that I should just slow down and have time for and be intimate with. Not like sexually intimate, but like be there emotionally for and shit like that. I just be on go. Whatever is going on, I'm gonna go and do that shit. And I can see that shit in me. And being unfaithful though.
And being unfaithful?
Yeah. Because that's like a fear, like I don't want from a woman, like, but I know I got a problem with it.
What you mean, like
being,
you seeing someone hurt, so you don't want to be hurt, so you hurt others? I'm asking, correct me if I'm wrong.
Like I be thinking more like karma type of shit, like I don't want nothing to happen to me. Like I be down there in competition with myself. Like, well, I don't think no woman good. Now I ain't gonna say that because that ain't how I think.
Clean it up. Yeah, take your
people
time.
People I be dealing with. I always think.
Say like, look. So hold on. Let me help you.
Help me out.
Instead of using these concrete terms like all and none, you say some, you say sometimes, you say majority,
when
you
I'm
say
dealing
almost,
with that's like some mind shit.
So say that shit again though. Say that shit again, and
when
you try to use those words. When I'm dealing with most of, majority of, don't say all. That's concrete. Yeah. Now you finna get attacked by my dog. She finna chew your head off. You gotta remember, you gotta
cut no heart, man.
No, hell no they don't. Hell no they don't. Hell no, boy. I hear what you saying, boy. Like what? Like you saying that? Like
not all, but like I have trust issues basically.
Yeah.
I just have trust issues. Not all women. Like I know, but like people I be dealing with, and the way they move sometimes is like it throw me off. And it should be like the shit I dealt with in the past though, like and shit I seen other women I dealt with from dealing with unfaithful women.
Yeah. And
me being unfaithful. So I'm looking at patterns and shit like, oh hell nah, bro. I ain't finna get my ass hurt. So I'ma move how I move. You feel me?
Okay. You get closed emotionally.
Yeah.
You become a Kermit and a monster.
Yeah, man. That shit gonna be good.
But nah, that's what's taking us somewhere else too, because if you don't, let me put emphasis on what you said, excuse me. If you don't deal with the fears, them bitches start to control you. And while I was listening to the show, I wrote down something super fucking interesting, and I want to share it with everyone. This is very intimate to me, and you guys are gonna hear this over and over again, because it's so special. But basically, I came to this conclusion. I said, you have to work to dominate your dark side, because when you let it dominate you, you suffer. Mm-hmm. You feel me? That's when those real world consequences eat you up. And I got that from Tyson, bruh. He didn't say that directly, but he said that with so many more words. I just formulated that with the picture he painted. You feel me? Yeah. But that takes me somewhere else. You know, how are you working on correcting that fear? And I'll start off first by answering that question. You know, how do you work on correcting that fear / bad behavior? Me, I'm gonna be honest. When it comes to ignore / being ignored, one of the things that I actively do.
What I want to do on your trip.
Go ahead.
I think that sometimes could be a skill and healthy sometimes. Mm-hmm. Ignoring, because we live in a world full of bullshit, and I think that's a skill of mine, and sometimes I wish I could ignore people even more than what I do. Cause I know a lot of people, but a lot of people be coming with a whole bunch of negative shit and bullshit that you don't even need, and they just be speaking, cause they can speak. Everybody can speak, and I think that's good sometimes to ignore people, and I think that's a skill more than something that's bad. You just gotta.
It is because you can be ignoring the wrong things, such as work, such as family, and that's when it becomes a fear.
Yeah. You gotta ignore the right things.
Disadvantage.
Yeah.
So I'm about to ask y'all for some advice. You know what I mean, on how to correct, or how to deal with that fear in real time, the fear of being ignored, or you know what I mean, that bad behavior that I project onto others, ignoring them. You know what I'm saying? But before I go there, I want to tell y'all what I'm actively doing. You know what I'm saying? I am actively putting intention into making sure I respond to every text message I get. You know what I'm saying? I make sure I respond to every email. I make sure I respond to every phone call. You know what I'm saying? When someone's trying to get my attention in flesh, I make sure I acknowledge them. If someone's asking me a question about my product or what I got going on, I make sure, you know what I'm saying, I answer that too. And yeah, that's some of the things I'm doing, but I just wanted to know, like, what else could I do? You know what I'm saying? What advice y'all got for me? Like, what could I do more to deal with that fear of being ignored? Because you know some personal stuff.
I do.
Without revealing too much.
Though. No, I think what you're doing is really good. You just have to learn to be ignored, and I feel like that. My dad ignored me growing up, and now when I am being ignored, I just don't take it personal. That's the only way I can deal with it, because if I take it personal, we're not friends anymore.
Well, I'm getting mad at you. Fuck! Like, nah, but it's so hard. Like, oh, fuck, go ahead, though.
You have to just put your emotions to the side.
Yeah, because that's like you being entitled to a certain point. If you worry about being ignored, because somebody else, that ain't their job to, that's not their job. They don't have to say shit to you.
Right.
Like, so you gotta learn how to just take that shit and run with it, because it's not the person's job to do until they ready, or what they gonna do what they want to do at the end of the day. Whoever it is, they gonna do what they want to do, and it's your job to just, you either gonna take it and stop fucking with them, or wait till they ready to talk, because they just might just not be ready at that point, or they don't like to talk as much as you like to talk as much. You feel me?
That's real.
Like that, yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah. You gotta take that shit.
Yeah, man, I needed that, boy. So again, let me reiterate this phrase, man. Let me reiterate this idea that I wrote down.
Yeah.
I gotta add emphasis on it. Dominate your dark side, because when you let it dominate you, you suffer. So let me add to the flame. So when I get ignored, right, and I take that shit personal, I start lashing out, bro. I be like, now I'm trying to make you feel how I feel because you ignored me.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm taking little shots here and there, trying to like fuck with your personality or making jabs at your confidence just to make you feel how I feel, bro.
Yeah.
And that's just something I just dislike about, you know what I mean, myself, and that's why I'm doing what I'm doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
But you
saying?
remember what Mike said, right?
What it is.
Who the fuck am I
Yeah.
to even say anything or like in your situation just do anything to make you like say something back to me? You feel me?
Yeah.
Like who the fuck am I? Like
To demand a response.
Yeah. Who
like,
the fuck am I basically? Like
Yeah.
who the fuck like
Yeah. Who the fuck am I to demand a response? Like, yeah. That's a good one.
Like could we be so into ourselves? I know the feeling. It's me, like it's me. It's me, bitch. You know what you can do. You know what you capable of. You know I have potential. You know everything. So you like it's me, but like who is you? Cause it's 8 billion other motherfuckers. Like who is you? That's why you gotta think sometimes. Like
Yeah, no, you're right though. You hit it on the head. I agree.
yeah.
I agree. I want you to answer that question too, though. Whoever want to go first, one of y'all.
What?
How are you working to correct? You know.
Okay, well, first of all, I identified it.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know it was a problem, and it was causing a lot of frictions in my relationships, not just with my spouse, but with my family and just friends around me. So now I try to just break it down a little bit, and I do try to let people know, like, I mean well when I'm down your throat and I'm asking you to get whatever it is that you get done. It's out of love. It's because I want to see the best in you, and I want you to get it done. If you say, especially if it's something that is like big to you, like whether it's starting your business or going back to school, whatever it is, you said you're gonna do it, and I'm gonna make sure you do it. You said you're gonna do it, right? And every time I talk to you, I'm gonna bring it up, but I'm trying not to be so overbearing with it. It can also be your delivery, how you say it. So I try to like. You may not know how I am, like how I talk. You may think that I'm being aggressive, but you know, not everybody likes that aggressiveness or likes you being super assertive. You know, just bring it down, just a notch, just acknowledge it. Yeah,
you gotta meet people where they at.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's hard because I kind of just put everybody in the same box and I talk to everybody the same way. But you can't do that.
You can't do that. Yeah.
So because you wouldn't talk to a 4-year-old the same way you talk to a 19-year-old. So you just have to like figure it out. But that's hard. Because I just wanted my way to get it done now and just be done with it. But everyone's different.
Yeah. Communication in the right way can get any situation solved. You just gotta talk, but you gotta know who you talking to at the moment. Communication in the right way. It can solve anything.
Water dressed up in any form of quench thirst.
Yeah.
You feel me? I don't care if you mix that bit with coffee, tea, wine, liquor, whatever you want to mix the water with. This shit gon'
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm with you when you're right on that, man. You gotta dress it up. You gotta dress it up in a form that's palatable for who you feeding it to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you from the hood and all you speak is nigga-nese, I can't come at you with this proper diction telling you about these wonderful ideas of love that I have.
It ain't gonna work.
You know what I'm saying? I gotta just show it with a handful of roses.
Yeah.
You feel me? Versus if you flip it the other way, you're dealing with the most intellectual, smartest beauties. And she come from a rich family, and Hannah Roses ain't gonna do nothing. You know what I'm saying? She wants you to paint a vivid picture with your words.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She wants you to take the time to express yourself, like, you know what I mean? You just gotta dress it up, cuz, meet people where they at.
Yeah.
You got some advice? You got some advice for her though?
Nah, that's the advice I got. You gotta know who you dealing with and communicate it the right way.
Yeah.
Like, and if somebody love you, they gonna take it the right way. Like, but as long as you say it, cause a lot of times we sit and think and we talk as if somebody know what the fuck going on in our head.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had an issue like that recently, bro. Can I elaborate?
Go ahead.
Please, bro. So, I do a lot of planning, bro. I do a lot of talking to a lot of people, a lot of different brands. We got something going on behind the scenes, and I was on the phone with one of the people that I'm working with, Yeah. And yeah, bro, I was like rushing the idea, bro, instead of just listening. You know what I'm saying? And he was contributing to the idea in his own way. He was just delivering it how he, you know what I'm saying, how he hear it.
Yeah.
So after I sat back and I listened, I got to hear how he eats. So like, if I was to turn this into plain language, I eat anything, but this motherfucker only eat Caribbean food. So I sat back for a second and let him and watched him eat.
Yeah.
So I can see what type of food he like.
Yeah.
And then I delivered that shit onto him. But let me add though, because I do got a little bit of advice. And this for everybody, not just you. For me too. Timing. I feel like that shit is so important. Like when you decide to, that's crazy. When you decide when you decide to speak, right? Timing. Catching somebody in the right energy, you know what I mean?
Right.
In the right mindset.
I'm telling you, sometimes it ain't the right time, like just gonna get her. Like ain't the right time to say nothing. Cause brother ain't focused or something like that. Go ahead, yeah.
Nah, shit, that was good.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
He's my boy, so he know me, you know what I'm saying, outside of all of this. Timing, you know what I'm saying? That's just hella valuable. My guy, Mars in the building. That's crazy.
Yeah, that shit was nice, yeah.
But yeah, bro, what's up with you, man?
Man,
You know what I'm saying? You know I'm coming at you. What you been doing, bro, to correct those fears / bad behaviors that you projecting on the others? You know what I'm saying? How you dealing with them? If you haven't been, what you think about doing different?
well, like the things contradict themselves. You feel me? Like me trying to fix one problem I have contradicts the other one, and that's with staying busy.
Staying busy? Okay, I'm listening.
But what I gotta correct is the stuff I stay busy on. Like
fine tuning that focus.
Yeah, fine tuning what I stay busy on. Like where is my time going? Like I could be busy and it could help me, or I could be busy here since spending time with my family and my loved one, doing that instead of being in the studio so much, blah blah blah, doing whatever I be doing and shit like that. And just bunkering down, giving things I love more time and shit like that.
You mean just like biting in on the vision, the cause,
and the cause, and everything like that. And instead of just bullshitting and saying I'm busy, like sometimes you be bullshitting and you doing shit, but you ain't really busy because you just sometimes it be pleasure. What you got going on, your time. Like, you ain't gotta be here, but you here.
My boy said, hey, Brandon, if nobody listening, I'm listening, bro. Keep preaching, dog. What's up, King? But yeah, nah, bro, you right, though. I agree, bro. Definitely just fine-tuning that focus, you know what I mean? Definitely, I agree.
Yeah.
Because you don't have a problem. You're not lazy. You just got to put your time in different areas. That's what I want to say. But before we even go there, give him elaborate on what you just said. Give him some advice. Add to what he said.
I would say your best thing is to just find time management. I know when I became an entrepreneur fully not too long ago, time management was like the worst thing. All I wanted to do was work. But at the end of the day, it's not all about working. So now I don't work on the weekends. I'll work all day during the week. But on the weekends, you're not really going to see me at the shop because I dedicate that time to my family. Sundays and Mondays especially, that's dedicated to my family. Yeah. So you just got to find time management. I mean, you can't just be at the studio all day or grinding all day and not going to go check on your mama.
Yeah.
That's what you got to do.
Yeah. That's facts. Big facts.
I want to add, bro. Commitment, bro. I don't know if you're afraid to commit. I don't know if you've been hurt from committing before, but commit to something. Yeah. Commit to something. Commit to an idea. Commit to something material that you can accomplish via dollars. but you gotta commit to something. Commit to that shit, bro, and that shit will help you fine tune your focus. Because now you're gonna be like, what the fuck am I doing this for? This is not gonna get me whatever that goal is. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. If that goal is to look good, if that goal is to sell 10,000 copies or a million, you see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Me, goddamn, sitting on the corner with the same people I chill with every day, it's not gonna help me get there. Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So committing to something, bro. Committing to a new body type. Committing to a new lifestyle. Committing to a new diet until it becomes habit. Yeah. You feel me? Now you just doing this shit like for me, I'm gonna be 100 G. I'm gonna get intimate. Fucking, I committed to this, and you know, cause you in my intimate circle, both of y'all. I done committed to being a role model for my people, to being a walking billboard. You know what I'm saying? So, bruh, I don't play now. Since I had this last birth cycle, I ain't been playing with this diet. I've been on it. I probably, no cap, I probably had, and you was with me. I had meat with him. I had 2 chicken wings. I had 1 chicken wing with him. Yeah, 2. I don't know. But the point is, I'm committed to going green for my people. You know what I'm saying? So now, because I'm committed to that, I'm spending time on finding ways to eat healthier conveniently. You know what I'm saying? I've even downloaded a new app and I shared it with him. It's called Happy Cow. This shit is just like Yelp, but it gives you all gives you all green options. This is something I've added to my lifestyle now. So when I'm at work and I'm hungry as hell, I don't gotta eat the same thing over and over. I don't have to eat this rice with meat drippings on it. You know what I'm saying? I can type in Happy Cow because I'm committed to showing my people I'm eating green. You know what I'm saying? This shit really worked. Like, you feel me? You eat these vegetables, they gonna heal your ass. So let me show you. Yeah. Happy Cow? Yeah. Oh man. You been MIA, dog. There's been a lot of secrets going around. Yeah, this or not, man. Real.
Well, I'm back, and I'm better.
That's what I'm talking about. 2.0. 2.0. But hey, man, I'm about to hop out of here, High Heel. Again. Oh, shoot, my boy Chris hopped in the building. You came in too late, bro. We're going to have to get you on next Monday, fam. For real. Hey, you might be the special guest, dog. You might be the special guest. But anyway, High Heel fam, thanks for tuning in, man. Remember, y'all can catch me every Monday, vibing high with my 2 lovely people.
Naturally Naughty.
I am Baby Jizzle.
Every Monday, 8 p.m., baby. You already know. We'll be right here.
Oh, damn.
You know what I'm saying? Tighten up, what? Tighten up, Hey, but nah, look. Catch us again next Monday, 8 p.m. We're going live, man. Thanks for tuning in, man. Today was an awesome episode. If you just tuning in, you gotta rewatch it. This is probably one of our best ones, but we're gonna keep building, man. Thanks for supporting us. Bye bye.